Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be doing some more building and clearing out of an area and kind of getting a central design plan ready. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today we're going to be extending this build a little bit more, and I'm planning on actually dropping this section down this way. So we gotta have this weird flow that's going on where we can basically come up through here, go up and go higher, potentially having a bridge that reaches all over here, which may have like a platform or something. But down here, we're going to go down into this area and have like a nice little open side wall that we might put crops and stuff in. But first, we have to make it so we can even get down there, which means that some of this material has to go. And we need to make it sort of descend like a, sort of like in a circle here. And the best way I find to do this is to literally mine at a circle. Like, just mine in a circle, and it'll eventually clear out all of the material that you need. Especially if you have this speed going like I do. It makes it a little bit easier to do. Now, I do hear lava nearby, which we might be able to actually utilize in our build. But yeah, for right now, I'm just more focused on just getting this nice and cleared out. And everything. And seeing how it goes. So, we're going to continue our way. Eventually, we're going to sort of peak out is what will happen. Let's continue. So there we go. So far, this is actually turning into one of my favorite builds I've done so far. Getting this all cleared out was well worth it at this point now. So yeah, here's our little ravine area. Awesome. So we've basically been able to carve this out. And yeah, now what we can do is open this all up. It's actually going to be one of the larger areas, because this is where farms and stuff have to go. So yeah, we're going to need this nice and cleared out. Although we got some good responses from you guys last episode when I was talking about breaking metal blocks, and if you guys enjoyed the sound that it makes. And you guys also mentioned that the sound of rails breaking also is a very nice sound, and I can totally agree. I like that sound as well. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, there are like little things that in Minecraft that you just sort of, you know, gloss over in your daily playthrough, or if you do play daily, or if you just play every now and then. You may totally gloss over some of the sounds that you hear in Minecraft all the time. And you're like, oh yeah, I really enjoy that sound. And yeah. Sometimes it's just nice just to hear it. Boy, that vein was nice. Look at that. We're finding all this iron as we go as well. Like, oh man, it's so good. Getting resources. Just imagine if we were lower down. By the way, you also see that I'm sort of carving up. That's to give this more of a round sort of feel, and not so much that it was just carved straight out. I also need to really get it done on this side as well. Just kind of look up at an angle with your pick, and you can sort of get that nice and cleared out. It looks like we're getting pretty close to this area, which would actually be nice, because that would allow us to sort of blend this together and have two ways of entry. We'll have this way and the other way. Look at that. I don't know about you guys, but this is actually one of my favorite projects so far. And you guys seem to be really enjoying this. I do also want to mention that, like, I have been really hard at work. You can see when I post videos that I don't just post vanilla Minecraft. I'm also doing modded content. I do modded content every day as well. But on top of that, I also run subservers. So I have a supporter server for Patreon and also for Twitch subs. So both of those are the same subservers, but I run and help manage those. And we just set up a vanilla server. So yeah, if you're watching this right now, I am probably live streaming that very thing, or not live streaming. I may be, or may have just live streamed basically the opening day of the vanilla subserver. So if you guys are watching this and you guys want to be a part of that, I do have ways of allowing you guys basically to be on the server. One of those ways is through Patreon. You can, of course, find all that information in the link down below in the description. And then also, if you're a Twitch Prime or just Twitch sub in general, you also get this exact same access and Discord roles. So everything's linked through our Discord. So if you haven't already joined our Discord, I highly recommend doing so. I usually promote the Discord every now and then, but we are 3,000 members strong on the Discord. And it's just a big community of people who just enjoy Minecraft in general. So if you haven't already been on the Discord, man, I highly recommend doing so because it is an amazing community there. Some really kind people, especially if you want to get into like modded Minecraft or you just want to learn more about Minecraft in general. There's some very, very knowledgeable people that are just willing to help you and they just have no problem. They're just like, oh yeah, I'll be right there. Like I'll help you out. So, very, very nice people, man. And if not, there's always staff that is always willing to help as well. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. We did just open up a vanilla server. And it is going to be, I mean, it's a plug-in server, of course. We have, of course, Essentials with Townie. It's going to be a Townie server. That was sort of agreed upon by the community. That they really wanted to play a Townie-based SMP, so I was like, that's fine with me. And it's also got an economy, things like that. So really, really fun. Really, really fun. And like I said, we're going to have a lot of live streams that's going to go on there. So we'll have a lot of events and stuff. That's going to be really nice for me because it'll be a lot easier for me to set up events on my own server and be able to manage everything there and not have to set up separate servers to do things. So it's going to be very nice to have that ready to go. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I know, probably rambling along too much, like normal, but I know some people they ask and they just don't know how to get to it, and I try my best to kind of explain everything in the video, and it still doesn't always get, like, around, so people don't understand, but that's okay. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. So in some other crazy news, we are just about to hit 70,000 subscribers, or if at the time of this video we probably already have hit 70,000, and that is insane. The speed at which this channel is growing, about 10,000 subscribers plus a month basically is the rate that it's growing at the moment, is pretty insane. We'll be at 100,000 subscribers before I can blink an eye. I mean, it is absolutely insane. I have nothing to, I mean, I can just thank you guys. Like, I mean, there's nothing else I can say but thank you guys, because you guys are the ones who have subscribed. Especially if you're watching this video all the way through, I'm sure that you guys have definitely subscribed at this point. Or if you haven't, I just don't know what you're doing with your life. I mean, you can definitely, it's free. Subscribing's free. But anyways, and I just want to just say thank you guys. I mean, this has been an absolute journey, man. Doing YouTube, I just didn't expect this to happen. Like, I did not expect to be hitting or saying I'm hitting 100,000 subscribers. It's pretty insane at this point. So I can't wait to hit that milestone. Man, that's going to be definitely a reason for me to take my wife out to dinner and us celebrate, because my oh my, is that a achievement. Not many people hit that achievement. Yeah, 100,000 I mean, back when YouTube first was a thing, there was very few channels that actually hit 100,000. And that's why there was such a big reward. But now several channels do hit 100,000 subscribers. But when I say several, that's not that many. There's really not that many channels that are at that number. I mean, it's a really big it's a harsh drop off of channels that have 100,000 subscribers or more. So it's just really cool to be a part of that group and just be able to say, I've hit 100,000. I mean, that is, it's phenomenal. And I just can't thank you guys enough. Man, oh man. But anyways, we're continuing to build this area up. I'm trying my best to kind of make this so it doesn't feel so harsh here. if you can kind of get what I'm doing, when I make these walkways, I'm trying to make them not feel so sharp, if that makes sense. When I say sharp, like, I don't want to feel like the drop is like immediate. I always find that that's like kind of weird feeling. I wish these stairs would work in my favor. Come on now. There we go. And same with this one. What is even going on here? There we go. And yeah, like, I need to, like, extend this out one more, basically, to make this not feel so rough here. So yeah, I'm gonna extend this. And probably break that. Because this will be actually a wall here. Yeah, it kind of feels nice going up through here. I do need to probably carve this out a little bit more. That is probably going to be necessary. Oh, there's our lava. We hit it. That's going to be fun to clean up. Alright, so let's get up here and try and just clean up a little bit. Gotta be careful as well. This is a good way to die, Chosen. Don't you know this? Don't you know you can die this way? Alright, I think that's mostly cleaned up. There we go. That looks good. But yeah, we'll definitely have to clean that up later. A little bit better. Lava flows so slow. So slow. Alright, let's take a look at everything we have over here. Oh, I guess it's all done. And look, there's a little slime. Nice. We have some more stone. This will all be turned into stone brick. So I just need to turn it into stone brick. Do this. And this is what our side areas are going to be. I even want this to be brick. Like, that may sound crazy, but I do want this to be brick as well. Anywhere along this wall or this path, I want it to be brick. Just like this. And that's just going to add that extra, like I said, layer of protection feel. At least I think so. This will just have to be kind of cleared, I guess. We might be able to add some stone down through here. We'll get that eventually. Also, I need to go ahead and head over here and do the exact same, but we're going to do it to this side area. And same up here. And this will just make it, like I said, it just makes it feel, I don't know, like more protected. I mean, it just kind of adds that extra level. Look at all these guys. Like, we also have a little slime chunk down here. Nice. I want a pathway as well. Like, these lamps won't stay here, but I want a pathway that is going to extend all the way through here. And we're going to have a little area. I don't know if it's going to be here, but we need an elevator area for a boat, maybe? Like a boat, potentially, where we can have that set up. That'll be something we'll have to do along the lines eventually. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this. Because like I said, this house also has to go. And yeah, that just means, well, we have to clear out the wall more. More wall clearing. I don't know about you, but this is super satisfying for me. Super satisfying. Eventually we'll go through and we'll smooth all this out. That I'm not too worried about. But yeah. Oh man, this is, yeah. I enjoy doing this. We're actually got it very similar to this side, except for this is going to have more stuff in it. And remember earlier I said I needed to kind of smooth out the edges? I'm going to go ahead and try and do that a little bit while I'm here. Kind of make the edges not so harsh. And you just do that by coming at it at an angle. And just like that. Nice, so now we got to come in here with some more dirt and sort of get this area cleaned up a little bit more. That's all we need. A little bit more dirt. And we're good to go. So to add this little bit of like structure to this build, I think what I might do is sort of build up some pillars here and make sure they have a little bit of support going. Let's go ahead and chop this down like so. And that kind of gives it a little bit more support. Same for this little area. Like, we don't need too many of these. We only need a few. But this is also going to give it that feeling of support down here. As you're walking through and you're like, oh, how is this whole cave side being held up? Now you know. Now you know. Do the same here. Bam, just like that. By the way, I'm gonna, just to make it look better, we can just add that. And right before the bridge would probably be a good place as well. There we go. And we can eventually do it on the other side. But as you can see, that's what it kind of looks like from this side. It just kind of adds even more structure to the build. And I think these are going to look really good as we go on and build more and more things. Alright. I've also been clearing out this area over here a little bit more. And when I mentioned rounding, we have yet to do it to this side. Let me just show you real quick what I'm talking about. So you can see over here, that's pretty flat cut, right? That's pretty flat. Like, it just doesn't look that great. You can improve that just ever so slightly by chipping away the edges of this. Even if you want to go back a little bit more, you can totally do that. And then take a couple more little edges and make sure you trim those away. And now when we go back and look at this, it's going to look way better. So let's go back and look at this now. Look at that. Now it looks more like it's just been sort of eroded away, not so much that we just completely carved it away. So yeah, that's one of the tips that I can totally give when building some stuff underground. I've been doing a lot of building underground. I say that, and only a select few may understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's a good way of kind of doing some organic building. I really do like this. I really want to get some leaves in here as well. That is going to really liven this up a lot. And I mean a lot. So let's go ahead and get this bumped up here. There we go. Throw that up there. That's more or less for the looks on the inside. And we probably throw it here too. If we have area to do that, we need to do that. Make sure it has all the sides covered. I need to do that to the other side as well. Same for this. This one's going to be a little bit more interesting. Yeah, there's no side for me to do it there. And or on the other side, so perfect. Same for this one. This one's not that high up, so it's not a big deal. As you can see, there's no side there. Perfect, and this is now pretty much built. We will, of course, have a wall here that goes up on the edges here. I think that'll be better. Sort of just have a wall that sort of starts the whole ordeal, basically. And yeah, it's really starting to look good. I really do like the way that looks just like, yeah, that really just changed this whole build, basically. And you can really start seeing it's coming to life. Like, these are really coming to life. We have more work up here to do as well. This is another little area. And, like, this is more of just a walkway to the giant opening that's going to be over here. So, yeah, we have a lot more clearing. That's probably the part that takes the longest. The building is easy. It's all the clearing that we have to do. And eventually I'm going to have to go back and repair my pick. So that's going to take some time all in itself. And some people may say, oh, well, you're just mining super carelessly. I've seen those in the comments, like, why do you mine so carelessly? Like, I'm not really mining carelessly. I'm usually spinning in a circle, and it's just so I can... It's just so my movement, with it going this fast, I'm more likely to hit multiple blocks if I'm moving in a circular motion. I'm just, yeah, more likely to hit different blocks. I mean, if I do this, of course, I'm going to hit every single block, and I can mine out in a sweeping motion as well. So it's just however I feel like doing it at the time. Kind of nice. Look at this. I mean, it just... we're going to have so much room for stuff. That's something that I'm also excited for. And then we got to do some interior building and designing. We got to figure out what exactly we're going to do with each one of these areas. And that's why I brought some wood and stuff like that to kind of also add that organic feel. The more wood we use, the better off this is going to look as well. And here again, I'm just clearing this out. And this is going to take us to this giant area. What we might do is wrap this around this whole area right here and wrap this into this section. But eventually it'll stop over here. But I want it to wrap. I think that will look just as good. And of course, got to clear out this top section. Even the dirt. Even though dirt seems very odd to have there. Look at this. Bam. I actually really enjoy doing this. More than you guys think, or more than you guys know, I really enjoy doing this. Guys, look how crazy this is turning out. This is looking absolutely amazing. With very little work as well. Like, we've had to do hardly anything. And look at this. Oh man, this is perfect. Like, this is a perfect underground ravine base. Oh my gosh. The fact that the water is up there is absolutely so cool. It'll look even cooler once we get like the prismarine and stuff removed, where we don't actually need it anymore. Right now I was just using it mainly for the lights and stuff like that, just to keep mobs from spawning. But look how cool that looks. Like, oh man, like the walls, like I can't even... That looks super good. The grass is spawning down here. We're gonna need to get more grass, like to put in other areas for farms and things like that, or really just dirt for farms. Up in here, I mean, we can probably even make an area for tree farming that could be underground. We need to figure out a way to possibly utilize this area that's been carved out that's even closer to this. And maybe even have like a waterfall in here. That'd be really cool. Have the water draining from the top and have it flowing along the edge. There's a lot of plans that I have for this, guys. A lot of plans. And this is going to be like a several episode thing. Like I said, this series is going to continue for quite a while. There's going to be quite a lot going on. So I really hope you guys stick around for all that madness. And anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.